Hi, my name is Joseph Crow. Right here we got a hydraulic cylinder. It's a double acting single end rod hydraulic cylinder. What we're going to do here is talk a little bit about it, and I'm going to take it apart and show you the components inside and what to do and everything. When you're going to go take one of these apart and rebuild it, you want to get a rebuild kit for the gaskets and everything, because whenever you take these apart, the gaskets can easily rip, or they're brittle or anything like that. They fall apart or anything like that. So when you get the rebuild kit, make sure you get the proper hydraulic fluid that goes back into that system. Get a bowl, set it aside, put all your new rubber seals and all that inside that bowl and let them soak up. So when you gotta go put them back in here, it's not friction, so it doesn't rip the brand new seal, and it just glides across the rod. So first off, you want to break this loose, just turn it. Why they call this a double acting is because you got an inlet and outlet. Of course, the other piece is missing. It's on the hose. But you want to take the fittings off as well, so to clean them, and just reseal them, Teflon tape or whatever y'all use at your shop. Once you get there, pull this out. As you can tell, you got a seal right here, and you got a seal right here, and then you got a seal in here, which, as this is a trainer, so it's missing, of course. But what you want to do when you take this off, you want to look inside, make sure there's no scratch marks or anything like that. You don't want the fluid to bypass through here and start leaking out. Make sure there's nothing bent, because this is aluminum, so it's easily to be bent or misshaped. So look around, make sure everything's good. Once that's good, you want to clean all that dirt and grime off, because you don't want that flowing through your hydraulic fluid. So you want to clean all that off, take the old seals off, clean everything pretty good. Like I said, take the fitting off, clean it up, reseal it, put it back on, set it aside. Take your rod. You want to look at it. To be honest, you want to get something that's a flat surface, and you know that it's a flat surface, and make sure that this isn't bent. You don't want to make sure there's no cracks, no black marks like this. Make sure you wipe all that off, and maybe certain dents like that, you would have to take that to a shop, and they would either polish it out, or or get a new one. As you can tell, you got some scratch marks, so this could easily leak hydraulic fluid pass by. But that's that. Set this aside, and then take this side off, which this piece and this piece will be connected to whatever you got the hydraulic hooked up to move. Alright, same thing with this as you did with this, or this end piece. You would take the gasket off, clean it up, make sure there's no dirt, no grime, no in here, no scratch marks, make sure that's not mix-shaped, or making sure that there's no cracks right here where you were using the cylinder on, and clean out the other inlet or outlet, and clean up the other fitting, put it back on. that's how you do that. And then you got the actual housing, which what you do with this, make sure there's no, make sure it's not bent, misshaped, or anything like that. You look inside, make sure all the threads are good. Look down inside, make sure there's no scratch marks, dirt, anything like that. Clean it up. And pretty much look good. So once you're done with that, you pretty much put it all back together, which you would take all the new gaskets that you had sitting in that bowl, and they were getting soaked up by hydraulic fluid. You put them all back on, and then you would put everything back on, and then re-thread it or slide it back on. Now, with the rod, you want to take a little bit of the hydraulic fluid and kind of put it on the rod, so it makes it a little easier to put back in the housing. So once you do that, put this piece back on. And of course, take your gaskets, put them all the brand new gaskets back on, slide it back in, spin that back on. Once you put everything back together, if you want, you can take fluid, put it in one hole, and just kind of move this in and out slowly. Try to get all the air out of the cylinder, so you don't have too much air going through the lines when you go to try to bleed it. So it'd be a lot easier to bleed all the air out. So once you do that, of course, bleed your system, and then